Mistress Shitola has been tending to Mistress Alisaie in your absence. I am pleased to report she has regained consciousness. Come, let us show you to her room.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Asian's involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me,
Interesting.
but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Wait, aren't we doing the same thing?
The Asians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest.
So the Asians are intentionally getting them to summon the primals and then kill them.
It should come as no surprise, but Alisaie and I have uncovered evidence that the Asians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes.
That makes sense.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
That's an interesting person to consult, given his alliance with the white-robed Asians, which we've already seen are in alliance with the Warriors of Darkness. It was good of you to accompany my sister on her forays into the Coils. The knowledge that you were with her did much to put my mind at rest. Also, the dialogue reflects that, even though I wasn't able to complete all of Coils. I went in at level 60 and got to turn 7 by myself. Let us depart for the Waking Sands then, and see if Orianja can be of assistance. Pray return to the Waking Sands. If I may, brother, Orianja, is there anything else you would like to say? Alisaie? If not, then never mind. I only ask because you are normally rather more verbose. Think she's suspicious that he's working with the Asians. A kobold in the camp, you say? Alright, let's search for this kobold. Here he is. Hey, get back here. The Patriarch, the Patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him. Beat him, fight him, stop him. It's Titan again. Gabu's parents said they didn't want it, along with many others, but the Patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, fuming, angry. He said that if they didn't have iron in their hearts, they would serve as coke for the furnace. And then the guards took my parents and the others away, and I haven't seen any of them since. Coke for the furnace. I did not want to believe it. I'd heard tales of foci fashioned from the bones of beastmen, which worshippers use in the rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations from the guards. Are they're sacrificing each other to summon the gods? So I was thinking, if we take all the crystals away, maybe the Great Father won't come. Yep, you've got the right idea. Very good, Gabu. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where these crystals are stored? I know. Oh, several spots, each defended by a different order. Quickly. Do you have them all? Good. Lead on, Gabu. This way. That was surprisingly not very guarded. Got a cutscene for this one, though. Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Did you hear me, brother? Brother! Aye, it's just that. Are they fake crystals? I'm quite certain that crate once bore Ishgardian seals. I struggle to imagine kobolds traveling to Korthus to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled into Vilbrand by another party, most likely a pawn of the Asians, as Thancred speculated. Though you cast about for a time, you see no sign of the crystals. Think, brothers, think. They must have moved them, yes? The question is, where to, and why? Either that or someone got here and took them before we did. Within Okamoro, where they summoned Titan once before and mean to do so again, is the only explanation. Yeah, that too. They could be planning on summoning Titan right now. Overdwellers, here. But how did you... Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they? Oh no. Mother? Father? Coke for the furnace. You monster! How could you do this? I said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Say something, please. Please. This is tragic. Please. Wait, what? Is he the one who summoned Titan? Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up! Oh, he's gonna get angry at them. Seven hells. He got angry at them because they betrayed their own people. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Alphino, leave him to me. We must away. Do we take the kobold guy with us? Okay, good, we did. He's breathing and I don't see any injuries, but I can't seem to wake him. By the 12, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Gabu accompany us, given what we were like to find. His anguish and despair have served to birth the primal, just as surely as would the supplications of the faithful. Worse, being born of such tumultuous emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. So the emotions that the people are feeling when they summon these primals affect how the primals' emotions will act. Interesting. Oh, so we've got to do Titan on hard again. Feels weird going into a duty for story and it being one that I've already done before. Wait, Titan's dialogue is what Gabu was saying. I said I'd come, I'm here. So it's an older fight, but the dialogue is different. Oh shoot. That was close. Sometimes the RNG in this fight spawns a bunch of them on top of you. Alright, we did it. You're back. Gods, what a relief. Gabu's still silent. Was that him? He was walking. But still not responding.
Who goes there?
Oh, it's just me.
Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas. It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences. Yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it? Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures in Ishgard.
Lots of options here. I traveled far and wide with two companions, Estinian and Ysel, who were very...
Gods! They must have been at each other's throats from dawn till dusk. I dare say
Yep.
you managed to keep the peace.
Oh, it's the Warrior of Darkness. He's in Thanaland. Oh, and he's collecting crystals too.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Every tool has its purpose. Even this. Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say. It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Dang, the voice acting.
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
Wait, the way he's talking, is that Orion J?
Foresee?
Not sure
Are
about
you
that.
sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
His old friends.
Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardor belongeth not unto the Asians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all too delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
Very well. Draw him out. We'll make it quick.
It shall be done.
Are they planning to execute me?
What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands? Minfilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness. Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
So it is Aranje. Interesting that he's choosing to betray us. I wonder what his motives behind all of it. Like, does he want to save the same worlds that the Warrior of Darkness came from? I was but this moment speaking with Thancred and Y'shtola via Link Pearl. They had some interesting news to share. Apparently, during the course of their receptive investigations, both came across crates which had once borne Ishgardian seals. Wait, what if someone in Ishgard is also betraying us? Wait, where's Alisaie? She was here a moment ago, with Gabu. Uh-oh. They're over here. There's been no change. He will not speak or eat. I'm not even sure if he slept. If he did, he seems none the better for it. He just shuffles about with the same expression on his face. I'm so sorry, Gabu. I truly am. You should never have been made to... And I know I cannot possibly understand. Mayhap there's nothing I can do or say. The pain, the anger, the helplessness. Hold fast to the memories of better times. Remember them as they were. And when it hurts so much your heart feels fit to burst, let it burst. Let it burst and fill up again with your love for them. And never, ever forget. Come along, little one. I will remember them. And you, Alisaie. Thank you. He spoke. Have faith, sister. Your words have reached him. In time, he will recover. And those who orchestrated these events will be made to answer for their crimes. A 1,000 times over, there will be a reckoning. As thou didst request, I sought out the Guran oracles, that we might better understand the aims of the Warriors of Darkness. Though their copious use of allegory defieth any single interpretation, the oracles paint a most disturbing picture, one of worlds parallel to our own, apart yet linked, reduced to ruin with every humble calamity. 7 times have they succeeded. Then of 10 and 3, only 6 worlds remain. Wow, so about half of them have been destroyed. And there's 13 worlds. So the Warriors of Darkness are trying to kill everyone in their world because it's a better alternative of being trapped in the void forever. Given the size of the settlement, I find it hard to believe that anyone here could be wholly unaware of the resistance movements. The challenge of course, would be finding individuals who are both able and willing to share such information with outsiders. Yeah, the Alamegans weren't very friendly to outsiders back in A Realm Reborn. The resistance? Damned if I know. It's not if I'd be any use to them. If you set store by all these tales of secret weapons, good luck to you. But I'm too old for the mask's bedtime stories. This is our lot, and it's time we get used to it. The mask. Didn't we get like a small cutscene where Ida put on a mask? The Griffin seems to be the leader of a newly formed faction within the Resistance, the Masks. Yet despite their growing popularity, no one seems to know much about them. So there's multiple people with masks. So the Griffin might be a new character. Yep.
Brothers
It's
and
definitely not
sisters,
Ida. That's someone else.
we abandoned them, our own flesh and blood, to labor till their backs gave in and their breath gave out, building the twisted steel ramparts which now mar our once majestic mountains.
Wait, is this Ilbert? This sounds a lot like him.
A power befitting their pride. Not at all ominous, that. Wait, is that...
Oh, it's Ida and Papalymo.
What are you two doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Wow,
Well,
nice.
this is quite the surprise.
If you see what I see, if you feel as I
Might I suggest we continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings?
Oh yeah, this is the first time we're hearing their new voices too. The Crystal Braves never had a realistic chance of recapturing any of the Scions, divided as they were and distrusted by the better part of the Eorzea. But if you truly believed that, forgive me, what exactly have you two been doing all this time? Yeah, I'm kind of wondering the same. Repaying a favor. After the banquet, we had no choice but to flee to Ul'dah, and we would not have been able to do so without the aid of some old friends from the Resistance. That's right, they smuggled us out of the city and sheltered us in Almiko, all at great risk to themselves. Obviously, we couldn't let that go on unacknowledged, so we offered to help them out with their operations for a while. Ah, that makes sense. I should say that the man you saw was not in fact the Griffin, but an impersonator. Talented rebel-rouser to boot. It would not surprise me if he were responsible for the majority of these public appearances. Interesting. My plan is as follows. You and Alphino will pose as adventurers fallen on hard times, inspired by his words to take up arms for a noble cause. Ida and I, as members of the Resistance, will recount tales of your past achievements. With our enthusiastic assurances still ringing in his ears, he will decide to welcome you in person, and we will arrange a meeting. It'll be interesting to see how this goes, if he's actually Ilbert like I think he is. Alright, it's like that quest in A Realm Reborn where you had to pretend you're just regular travelers.
The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Garleans, But you and yours seem confident against the world in arms. I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even think you are planning to summon a primal.
Wow. Being that direct.
You are wrong, however, if you think that we procured them to summon a primal. We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Alamegan liberation.
Oh, okay.
What proof do you have of this arrangement with the Amalja?
What? Aside from a lack of crystals? None. But the beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god.
I bet we're gonna have to
Search
fight
our camp
Ifrit
if you don't
again.
believe me. We have naught to hide. Are you perchance the Warrior of Light? Aye. I thought so. You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave man can make a difference. You saved me too once. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed. But that was a lifetime ago.
Oh, wait. This isn't Ilberd. That was like one of the people in a Realm Reborn quest that we helped. One life for one world.